I am at Deseunda with an impromptu live. I'm gonna decided to show you what breakfast in Mexico is like. And I usually, well, I do. I don't usually eat breakfast at home, but in Mexico, I try to make sure that I eat more often just simply because it is hot here. I do a lot of walking here and it makes sense. So I have decided to commit to breakfast a couple times a week at a restaurant, a full breakfast. But I wanted to come in and just show you the whole experience and then let you know how much it costs. And so this is the menu. I think I'm going to have an authentic Mexican meal today instead of, Americana, like the waffles or the pancakes. I was going to say cupcakes, the pancakes. This is a place called Cuenta de Pedra, and I really like it. And again, I'm going to get my exercise in after this. What time is it here? It is 9:43 a.m. Eastern Standard. Here it's 10:43 a.m. No, excuse me. Here it's 9:43 Central Standard, which means it's 10:43 Eastern Standard. See, I haven't had my coffee and or anything to eat yet. So I am going to walk you through the process of ordering. I think I'm going to get some chalaquiles, which is they're a traditional meal here. Whenever,
Yes.
yes, CC, I'm going to do the rojo.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? Rojo is not as spicy,
Not
right?
spicy, yes.
Right. So I want to do the rojo con huevo.
Okay. Huevo estrellado, fried.
Fried,
Fried.
well, see.
Well
Um,
done.
yes.
Estrellado.
And
Okay.
do you have agua fresca?
Agua fresca, yes, madam.
Uh,
But I have a bottled water, still water, lemonade, or orange.
so no, like
No
mango
Jamaica, no.
or
If you like, we can make a mango smoothie
you
or
could
strawberry smoothie.
a strawberry smoothie. Okay, you know what? Let me just do. I'll do cafe
Mm-hmm.
americano.
Yeah.
What type of leche?
I have a regular milk or cream on the side.
I'll do cream on the side. Yes.
Crema. And the chilaquiles come with a small juice if you want.
Oh, what type of
Orange,
juice?
green, carrot, grapefruit.
Let's do orange. What's in the green? What's going?
The
What's
green is a mix orange, pineapple, spinach, celery, and parsley.
and what was the last thing?
Parsley.
Parsley. Okay. I'll do the orange.
Orange.
See.
Okay. Jugo de naranja. Perfecto.
Gracias,
Gracias a ti,
señor.
mi vida.
And so, listen. One thing I learned about being back here is that I need to get back on my Spanish game, and I'm going to take it very serious well, probably starting next week. This week is a little busy. Next week I'll probably do something, but when I'm back in the States, my goal is to completely, hopefully there's enough light here. Gracias, senor. Do you have brown sugar?
Brown sugar, yes.
Sí.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Gracias. So now they have poured my coffee. Oh, hopefully, and it's called Cafe Americano, so it just means coffee, cafe con leche, coffee with milk. I don't usually do regular milk, but I will do like a cream packet. Gracias, senor. And some brown sugar. Oh, I meant to tell you how much the price was. I'll ask him to bring the menu back. So and the breakfast comes with a fresh juice. You can, I don't know if you heard, you can get orange juice, you can get green juice, like a green pineapple, parsley, cucumber, spinach, and there was some more fruit in there. Did he say? I forgot the other ones, but it's 165 pesos. 165 pesos equals. So what you tend to do is you cut the number in half, well, based on the current excursion rate. So what's that? You have who's that? You have a private too? Oh, or pre-ply? Yeah, I actually was doing pre-ply. But if you don't mind, I hate having, if you like them, check my email. My email should be in my about and send me a link. I know that you can also get credit for that. But if you really, really like them, I'll test them out because I'm looking for the one I had. Well, she was good. She was good, but she had a lot going on in the background. The dog was a barking. The dog was running up during our class. El Perro was not trying to let the teacher, the instructor, be great. And I mean, I love a dog now. I don't own, but I have what I call Nefroofs. And I love a good old Perro, but not while we're doing class. Not at all while we are doing class. So I definitely would like someone who comes highly recommended. I like pre-ply. I do like the pre-ply platform. So yeah, I will go back. It's just I didn't have time to keep testing people out and all of that because I had other things going on. I had to close out some business that I had going on. And so anyway, saying all that to say, if you really, really, really like your instructor on pre-ply, email a link and you'll get credit. I forgot what the credit is like. But yeah, it will help me out tremendously as well. I know it's kind of dark over here. They have it's sunny today. It's a beautiful sunny day. I'm going to try to show you the background. So you see it's very sunny, but they have the umbrellas up. So it's kind of dark over here. Let me clear off. But it's a beautiful backdrop. My final scouting friends, I'll call them, just left yesterday. So today is my first day in a minute that I have been solamente all day. And I was actually supposed to go out last night. A wonderful promoter here, CC, has a company called High Vibes Playa, and every Friday she does a Afro social. Ciao. I did the first day, gracias.
Gracias.
And menu again when you get a chance.
Okay.
Gracias. So here's the fresh orange juice. CC does a First Fridays Afro Social, and I was gonna go. I ended up doing the first day of the Job Liberation Summit, the 2025 Job Liberation Summit, virtual summit for Black women. And Coach Yolanda had us meditating, child, and that meditation, I think, kind of put me in a zone where I was out. Lights were out. I woke up, the event ended, I think, at 11. I woke up at like 10:59. So I was unable to make the Afro Social. But I'll be here next week and we'll try to, God willing, attend then. But okay, so let's get back to, and speaking of the Job Liberation Summit, welcome to liberation. Welcome to what liberation looks and feels like. This week I have no worries, no cares. Next weekend is mis cumpleaños. and I will be thoroughly enjoying libertad, freedom, liberty. Tomorrow, I do have a session at the Job Liberation Summit. It's back again today. Link is in the description. But listen, y'all, we got to get real serious and strategic about, and this is men and women, even though this summit is for women, I need my men to find out how they're going to be, liberated as well, because we can see from the news, we can see from what's going on that it's not going to be a question of do I need to find ways to be free, but like how am I going to be free? And so I just quickly wanted to shout the Job Liberation Summit out. Stephanie Perry's launches today. You can still sign up. Like I said, link is in the description. And I'll quickly go over. So yesterday, oh my gosh, can I just share with y'all? Well, no, I'm not going to share that because I don't know if I can share that. But Coach Yolanda set off the first day, and it was basically, what did she say? It was, oh my gosh, how did she phrase it? Basically, she was saying the freedom starts internally, right? And I might be messing up the exact way she phrased it, but do yourself a favor if you can. Go ahead and sign up. You can get the replays, watch them later. But today we are going to focus on job detox. Gracias. Okay. Today the focus is on job detox, and it starts with Stephanie. Well, the welcome intro is at 12. Stephanie Perry comes on at 12:01 with the job detox. Here comes Nice. Gracias, señor. No, no, rojo.
Tenemos rojo.
You said, I remember no spicy.
Yes. That's rojo, yes, yes.
No, this
This,
is verde.
yes, it's very, not spicy, but it's very, it's a different flavor. The taste.
Yeah, I get the rojo, not the. So they're trying to kill me. I can't, I'm not a spicy. Oh, no gracias, no gracias. Thank you. So they also walk around with baked goods that you can order, fresh baked goods, but I either do one or the other. So if I'm going to eat a croissant, that's going to be my breakfast. I'm not going to have eggs and stuff with it. But let me get back to, so today is about job detox, how to liberate yourself from a job that's draining you, followed by Rashida Dow, intentionally creating your post-liberation life. Then at 2 o'clock, identifying safe workplaces for Black/LGBTQ plus employees. Then followed at 3:15 by reclaiming your breath, a stress relief tool for Black women. Then it's Marissa Price, one of the co-founders and organizers of the summit. It's going to be talking about taking your power back, own your skills, and rebuild your self-worth. Then vision your liberation, desire, and permission. It starts with the mindset, y'all. It really does. It, and these are the communities that help you foster the mindset. And so, and then I'm looking forward to Alicia Renese with Restoring You, Reclaiming Creativity as a Sacred Act of Healing, followed by Dr. Kamani, who's the other co-founder and host and co-founder and organizer. She's going to do a Afro Flow yoga, and we really need to start finding ways to implement yoga and mindful practices or practices of the mind on a daily basis, because the garbage that we are consuming on a daily basis has to go someplace, and you have to find ways to allow that negative energy to leave. And as someone who knows it's difficult, right? To stay still and to find ways to clear the mind. We have to do better at it. So I'm part of that too, but I'm looking forward to the Afro Flow yoga virtual class, and then it's the wind down. Then tomorrow, it's a powerful day again, and the first session starts with Halisi from Our Black Utopia, the strategy of freedom, how fire helps you leave and live fully. Christian Wright is going to talk about passport to prosperity.
Okay. It's okay.
I think so, gracias.
Enjoy.
Okay, perfecto. So let me do it like this. This is chakili, and they have different sauces. They have green. They have green is the spicier one. Red is the least spicy. Okay. I know someone who's had green here and they like spicy and they were in pain. So anyway, so what did I say? Passport to prosperity, how to make money from anywhere, rebrand and rise, building your personal brand for a bold career pivot. Next up is liberation and longevity, ensuring wellness beyond the toxic workplace. You're making a smoothie. Next up, skills pay the bills, leveraging your KSAs to level up. Libria is how to find remote work, secure, flexible and aligned opportunities. Next up is how to maximize your income by leveraging your talents. That is my session. That's at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. And I'll talk more about that in a second. Then there's make your legal exit strategy, what to know before you quit. And that's very important. You have to know how to exit with a plan, using the best strategy so you can get the most out of it financially and, benefits wise. Fried eggs, y'all, excuse me. I forgot to show there is cheese on here. A crema, I should say. You can see that. So yes, having a legal POV was very important. And then it's the wrap up. And then there are bonus sessions the rest of the week. I'm not going to go through all of them. The link is in the description. You can read more about it. But I'm looking forward to some of the sessions today and tomorrow. But the difference is I will be poolside. I will be at the pool watching them as I am feeling or liberated and whatnot. So I want the same for all of us. And that's how I'm going to talk about leveraging, maximizing our assets by leveraging our talents, how to find out how to make extra money or replace your income, right? I made a commitment in 2020 that corporate America was just not where I wanted to be. And that was after a very successful career in corporate America. One that people were like, are you crazy? Girl, what are you doing? I had other priorities, and I knew for sure that being in a place where no matter how successful you are, you don't have the freedoms that I know for sure the Creator, God, designed us to have. But He gave us everything we need to not be shackled. And so I truly wanted to take my talents, use them in a way that was not just good for, my pockets, but good for my people. And that's exactly what I started doing and haven't looked back. And we'll talk more about strategy there. And we all have it. That's the thing. And everyone's road is going to look different. Not everybody is going to need to do, like, there's so many different sectors and services that we can provide. You don't have to look at what one person is doing and say, no, I can't do that. You can figure out what will work for you. I just saw, and I'm going to talk about it more tomorrow, but a black instructor who was fired from Columbia University, she believes, due to DEI, and because her class was focused in that area, well, guess what she just did? She started her own class. She started her own school. And will continue to teach what she knows is important for us to learn. And she will charge to do so. She still has, let's just say she is still qualified to do it, right? She doesn't need Columbia or any other institution of higher learning to give her permission to do it. And so that's the type of mindset we need to have, because I posted in my community tab, or on my community tab a couple days ago, 106,000 black women lost their jobs in April. Highest of any other sector. And when I say sector, white men, white women, Hispanic, highest of any other sector. It's not by coincidence. This is not by coincidence. And it will get worse before it gets better. Are you prepared to survive through that? Again, even if it doesn't happen to you for another year or two, find ways that you're ready. That you're ready now and you don't have to get ready. And so, again, looking forward to I'm looking forward to, being a student during this weekend's Liberation Summit for Black women, Job Liberation Summit for Black women. But I, again, think more of us need to prioritize freedom, liberation right now versus waiting until it becomes something that is mandatory. So join if you can. I am going to do a centers review, not review, but a conversation about centers. I'm thinking about doing it tomorrow evening. But I do know. Oh, is the game, what, are there any games on Sunday? Does it depend? I'm going to check to see. My Knicks don't play again until Wednesday, so I'm happy about that. No gracias. My Knicks don't play again until I think it's Wednesday. Oh Lord, they done turned up the music. So I'm looking forward to having that conversation, because there's so many takeaways. So there's so many powerful messages. You know, I might do it tonight because I think the game is at 3:30. I might do it later tonight. There's so many powerful takeaways that we can be using from that movie that focus on liberation. And so did I finish telling y'all the price? Okay, so it's 185. It's 185 pesos, which means, is that like $5? No. So it's about $5 every 100 pesos. So my entire breakfast is under $10. So it's like $9. $9 for breakfast, and that includes the coffee, the juice, the tequilas tradicional. Let's just say if I was to do an omelet, it's less than that. So omelet is 165 pesos, which is what, like $7. And that includes the juice and the coffee. Breakfast goes until 1 p.m. Three hot cakes is $5.50. If you want fresh fruit, it's $5. And that comes with yogurt and granola. Very affordable, like very affordable breakfast and lunch and dinners here, outside of just the standard tacos. The tacos are probably one of the most affordable meals you can get here at a taco stand. But most restaurants, except, you know, some higher end ones or some that are in the center of town, meaning like the touristy part, you'll pay more for. But still, as someone who comes from New York, definitely not bad pricing at all. This is way too much for me, so unfortunately I'm probably going to waste a lot of this because they're wet tortillas. And I cannot take that back. Yeah, I can't take that back with me. They're too soggy. But anyway, this is what breakfast in Mexico looks like. This is what freedom in Mexico looks like. And again, I don't live here full time. I don't know if I plan to. I do plan to spend the majority of my time here. I love it here. But I also have the desire to for now, depending on what happens, spend time in New York. So yeah. So this is breakfast in Mexico, Playa del Carmen specifically. Again, I don't care if you want your freedom to be in a small town outside of Pittsburgh. and you currently are stuck someplace else, what are you doing to plan for the life that you want? For the freedom, for the liberty? What are you doing? Not everybody, again, wants to move abroad. I get it. Especially because there's a lot that comes with it, right? Especially if you're not a social person, if you're not coming with a crew. I don't want anyone to think this is easy, but I'm a very sociable person. And I know how to build community. And I know how to bring community. But if that's not you, I totally get it. So do exactly what's going to bring you peace and take away anxiety and take away stress. And don't try to do what other people are doing. I see the stress in people that are here because other people came here and they are miserable. They haven't learned to release. They're still very, I have black seed powder, y'all. And I put it usually in my breakfast smoothie or juice or whatever. It's organic black seed powder. So instead of carrying the oil, I carry the powder. Show you what that looks like. I don't want this bird. Can you see it? Oh, it smells so organic. So organic. So I take a little, well, about a, can you see, quarter teaspoon. Drop it in my juice. Give it a quick stir. Gotta go, please. Gotta run to class. I didn't even see what that says. Sorry. Someone has to run to class. I will get to the, let me finish this real quick. I'll check the chats in a minute. So just a little bit of black seed powder, which is one of nature's wonders. Carry it with me while I travel. It's easier than carrying the oil. And I just blend it into whatever it is that I need to. But yeah, so that's pretty much breakfast. That's breakfast in Mexico. That's freedom in Mexico. Find your freedom, find your liberation, find your fun. That's the other thing. Find your fun. Find your fun because life should include that as well, right? Yes, we should be free. Yes, we should have liberty. Yes, we should fight for all of that. But but yeah, find your fun. Find your fun, find your liberation, find your freedom. And so I will see y'all probably tonight. I'm gonna post what time I'm going to do the centers chat. Or maybe, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait so people have time to know that I'm doing it because I know there were some people that were waiting, and plus then I have to notify my flawless membership people. So yeah, so it won't be tonight. It won't be tonight. It might be Monday night. I think that's when it's going to be. So that gives people time to know about it because I will get cursed out if I do it because people have been waiting because I've been waiting for people to see the film. And yeah. Anyway, so thanks for tuning in. Whoever's here, I appreciate you. Thanks for whoever commented. If you are on the other side watching this and you have questions specifically about how to maximize your income by leveraging your talents. Check the description. If it's past the summit due date, you could always join either our accountability group, 28-day session. 28-day accountability group, which comes back in July. We do it once a quarter. You can book a consultation. We figure it out, help you make money to sustain you, or just to do whatever it is that you have planned to do, whatever the extras are. Yeah, a whole bunch of resources in the description. So I thank everyone for joining in. And I will see y'all, I'll see y'all on the next live. Take care. Peace.